I was driving from Denver, Colorado to Albuquerque, New Mexico by myself to visit my father. I enjoyed driving at night since it wasn't as hot, there were fewer police, and there was less traffic. I was also younger at the time, around 19 years old, so I wasn't armed with a handgun. When I entered Pueblo, Colorado, I decided to stop and get some Sonic. I pulled into the Sonic on South Santa Fe Road and parked across from the drive-thru in one of the order spots, facing away from the building. After ordering, I rolled my window back up. I normally wouldn't do that since I love the smell of fresh night air, but for some reason I did this time. As I sat there waiting for my food and looking at my phone, I heard a very light tapping on my driver's side window. Startled, I looked up and saw a normal-looking woman standing right against the glass. She looked ordinary, but I felt a chilling sense that something was off. She motioned for me to roll the window down, but I refused and yelled through the glass asking what she wanted. She shouted that her car had broken down and pointed to a car stopped in the middle of the street. She asked if I would help her push it off the road and into the adjacent parking lot. I looked around, and the eerie thing was that no one else was anywhere nearby. Normally I'm very helpful and was raised to pull over and offer a hand whenever I could. However, as I thought about it, a cold feeling ran down my spine and I sensed I wasn't safe. I politely refused, but she kept insisting and wouldn't take my suggestion to ask the Sonic employees. Then she reached her hand into her pocket and used her other hand to try to open my door. Thankfully, my car was locked, which was pure coincidence. My uneasiness intensified, and I started shouting at her to get away from my vehicle. She gave me a dark stare for a moment, then suddenly ran back to the car she claimed was broken down. Immediately after, I saw three large men run out of a dark alley near the parking lot and jump into the same broken-down car. She started it without any issue, and they sped off. Shaken, I said a prayer and called my father to tell him what had happened.